Fanboy certified right there. Guaranteed. Don't you just love strange, obscure images that have kind of like this weird aura? Or like an interesting aura to them, you know? I do enjoy them. I genuinely do. So let's go ahead and get into it, right? What is going on? Okay? You have Jesus. Okay? This poor man. Like, I want to know the backstory to this image, right? Because somebody had to take it, okay? And they caught this poor guy just hurling in front of Jesus. Like, this poor dude, and he's forever known. He's just forever known about it. Jesus is just like, thou shalt not hurl in front of me. No. Or even better yet, because he's Jesus, you know? Jesus always like, everybody's a sinner. So, like, he's like, you're forgiven, my son. Hits him with the type vibe, you know? What is this? Like, I want to assume it's some kind of old Halloween picture. You know? Like, it's giving me old Halloween vibes. It really is. This costume, though, this costume is insane. I wish it was a higher resolution image, but this is an insane clown costume. No. Then there's this. What even is going on? I don't even know what this is. I just thought it was, I saw it passing, and I was like, this is insane. I need to talk about this. Because it looks like a fountain, right? It looks like some kind of fountain that somebody put like dye in, and it's just going off. Or maybe like a lubricant or something that, you know, for like maybe like one of the engines or the systems got like leaked out into the water and it got contaminated. Then you got this 31-10-2012. You just have Homer with a bat just going off, man. Like, I like how they didn't even add, like, they didn't paint around the dude's mouth. Wait, it's not a bat, it's a broom. It's a broom. Yeah, okay, I figured it out. It's a broom. There we go. Now, okay. See, now we're gonna look at this image, right? This is real. You know, somebody just walked out into their pen of sheep. I'm assuming they're sheep, right? Yeah. And just sheep. No wonder sheep get this, like, bad demonic rap. I mean, Luke, if you walked outside and you saw this looking at you, yeah, you'd be like, I'm done. It's over. The demons have come for me. And not the good kind of, you know, like, yeah. No, not that kind. Not the, no. No, the bad kind, the turn you inside out kind, you know? The no kind. Don't do that one. The ones that, like, make your head do a 180 and walk backwards kind. Okay. All right. What is Elmo doing? Elmo getting his freak on, right? And why is the room just make it worse? Like, it's so, like, the red contrasts with everything in this room. And I think there's a Minnie down here. This looks like a Minnie Mouse is just down here. Like there's just this Minnie Mouse hanging out in a white basket, and then there's just this blazing red Elmo ominously in this kind of like off green colored room. I don't know, just it's off-putting. So I want to talk about this one also because what is happening? Because there's obviously people back here, right? And it looks like they're like hiking. So did this person that took this, did the person that took this, did they stumble upon this? Just menagerie of various toys just strewn about into a dead tree? Or did the person stage this to take the photo? I don't know. Either way, I feel like it's still creepy because one, to stumble upon this would be creepy and weird, but to then also think on the counterpoint, the person that took the photo took the time to then stage this sort of clutter of strange toy objects into a tree. That's even weirder. You know what I'm saying? Like, just odd behavior. Now, obviously, this is not real, but still, on passing glance, and you sit there and you just like, you know, say you're going through a bunch of pictures and a three-eyed hyena just pops up, you know? I feel like somebody would be like, whoa, his mind's eye is open. Okay, all right. I've seen this before, right? Now, where is this? Because it honestly, it looks like some kind of restaurant. Like, it looks like some sort of old restaurant. And I wouldn't say it's a chain restaurant, but I definitely would say this is like some sort of mom and pop restaurant that obviously has clearly a obsession with cows or just likes cows. But why they put a tube box, or not tube box, but a box TV, why they put a box TV inside the cow's chest is beyond me. And why, is that Saddam Hussein? Why is Saddam Hussein just like, so obviously this is like a really old photo. It just, I don't know. It's fascinating. Now, okay. One, what city planner was just like, yes, let's put the playground next to the graveyard. That way, the children know where they're going to end up one day. What diabolical city planner did that? Dubious maniacal planning. Planner, bro. Okay. Now, I looked at this for a long time the other day when I first found it on Twitter, right? And for a long time, I thought it was fake. However, the shadows are too accurate. And it looks, I believe it's real. And it kind of, I'm not familiar. It looks Polish, maybe? I'm not familiar with Polukya. I'm butchering, and I apologize to anybody that actually speaks that language. But it looks kind of Polish, maybe. Or some Eastern European. Somebody that likes Winnie the Pooh and had some sort of Winnie the Pooh gathering. Because they do love the Pooh Bear. So, another old photo. Obviously, this guy's sitting here hand grinding meat, and the baby is just maniacally laughing. He finds grinding the meat the most entertaining thing possible. Yes, father. Yes. Put the meat and grind the bones. I wish to hear the succulent sounds. Baby right here, bro. Like, I understand, you know, maybe a baby be like, oh, yeah, that's really cool. Maybe like the repetitive motion. But no, not this baby. This baby loves the sound of crunching bones. Let's see. See, again, I found another wonderful photo. Another wonderful photo talking about, sorry, apologies. Another wonderful photo of sheep looking ominous. Because that's all they're good for. Unless you're weird. And no. Don't be that guy. No. Don't think about it. You weirdo. Okay. Speaking of weirdos, who done got his freak on? This man's eyeball. Like, he was like, this is a solid idea. Guys, I want you. Listen. I want you to duct tape and saran wrap me. Do it. Now, I'm assuming there's only 2 people here, right? Because there's only 2 pairs of shoes, and they both look like dudes. So, which one? Clearly, this is the bottom. More than likely a femboy. Just saying. Femboy certified right there. Guaranteed. All right. Okay, here's another one, right? Look at this demonic child. Clearly being possessed by the other infernal mascots, all right, that are surrounding these poor children as this literal child is trying to run for her life. What is this? Are these what is this? Donald Duck, I think. I don't know these 2 characters. This is the Pink Panther, and this is Bart Simpson? I believe. Bart Simpson. So, all right. What happened? Like, honestly, what happened? Clearly, this looks like it's some sort of experiment. Shenanigans? I do like dubious shenanigans. But no, this looks like some sort of controlled experiment, but the shot is so perfect because you don't expect, as you're scrolling on your timeline, you just don't expect to see an exploding missile toilet rocketing into the air with its exploding door here. Glorious, honestly. Now, this is from 3/11/2016. This is an abused Garfield. This Garfield should honestly probably be taken away by Child Protective Services. Wait, what is down here? Is that a curtain, or did they put white duct tape on their baseboard? No. Hold on. Oh, wait, no. This is a cardboard. It's a display. It must be some sort of, like, collector's item that somebody's trying to sell. It's on a table. My bad. Okay, well, still strange. What are these? Were these called, like, Furbies or something like that? These little, like, I think, what were they? They were like some sort of like weird owl creatures, right? Clearly this person loves them because they obviously collected all of them. Like, they have like all of the cat ones. It looks like they're little cats. That's pretty cool. And then they're like color coded by blues. And then there's like these little owl ones here. And then you have your more flamboyant, the flamboyant ones. Yes. All right. Now, for this next one, obviously you can see that how and why? What kind of possessed maniac decided that I'm gonna take a koala bear. No, hold on. What possessed maniac says that I'm gonna take a koala bear stuffed animal, rip its internals out, and then put my head inside of it and wear it like a trophy? He's like, guys, I have an idea. I can't do it to the real thing, but I really hate koalas. I'm gonna wear one like a trophy. Look at this maniacal smirk as he's drinking his... It looks like a Pepsi, maybe a Coke. That maniacal face. Yes. He knows what he's done. Why, dude? What? I saw this also, and I just wanted to talk about it. Again, what possesses someone to just stage an event, to just stage this sort of idea? Like, what thought process goes through someone's mind that is just like, I'm going to cook pasta and then I'm going to wear a gas mask and shove it inside on my face? Sounds like a solid idea. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to post it. And, yeah. I'm just going to do that. Like, what? What's the thought process in that? Why is the guacamole in the baby doll? Seriously, guys. Why, though? You got the salsa clearly in a container. You got the chips in a container. But the guac? Why is the guac in the baby doll? You ran out of containers? Guac comes in a container. You had to scoop the guac out of its container to put it in the baby doll. You weirdo. You freak. You strange little creature. You goober. Look at this threatening early 2000s aura, bro. What was he doing? Like, what was the build up to this scene? Because obviously someone's taking the photo, especially this looks like early 2000s, maybe late 90s. So like, you got your boy here and he's cranked back, dude. He's cranked all the way back. He's got full force going with that. So cameraman might have just not survived. Cameraman might be dead and we don't even know. Like, this dude could have just absolutely sliced cameraman and be like, you thought I was joking. Honestly, with how far this man has his arm cranked back, cameraman is probably dead. He probably swung that with full force and he's just like, now I'm going to upload it. No. But dude, seriously, what's the history behind this? Like, I would love to know. Maybe I should like, no. Just the aura of it. Absolute. So we have another image here. Clearly there's a fire down in this sewer. Now, I am going to make, now, here's my theory about how this fire seemed to have started in this sewer. You see all these cigarette butts? I'm going to say that this city must be out west somewhere. And, well, I don't know. Can you? Nah, I can't really see it. It's too grainy. But I'm going to say it's in a dry climate. And there's probably a bunch of tree leaves clearly down here. Somebody tossed their cigarette down there and whoosh, up it goes. That's my theory. Is it correct? You never know. Could a crackhead crawled down there and set a fire because, I don't know, why not? That is also true. Now, hear me out. But if I was going to chill with an alien, this is exactly how I would imagine myself chilling with an alien. Just absolutely blitzed out of my mind and vibing. Is the alien actually real? You never know. You could just, be smelling colors and, I don't know. You could totally just be blitzed out of your mind and absolutely vibe with your fake alien. Or the alien could be real. You never know, dude. Again, dude, I love these old, like, Halloween photos. Because clearly these are, like, just regular families doing stuff. And somehow create these, somehow they create these, like, extremely aesthetic, but also mildly horrifying vintage photos. And the older they are, the more creepy the vibes get. Whoa. So, this, I'm gonna say this is more than likely Photoshop, but still, the whole vibe of this photo Because honestly, it's a trail cam. Very much it's a trail cam. The girl is clearly edited into it. But still, it's just perfect. It really is. It's just a perfect image. And with that, my fellows, I'm going to end the video. I hope you liked it as much as I like talking about these strangely aura-filled images. I'll see you in the next video.